hello. I've got a cute t-shirt on, a surprise for you all. I am rested. I am excited to chat so much today, including Princess Catherine and Meghan Markle, Diddy, Nicki Minaj, Travis Kelce, and more. But first, a reminder, I am Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the gossip gangsta, the original influencer, and I go live right here for you on YouTube every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, and I have set up a membership on my YouTube channel. So if you can, please consider becoming a member because it really helps. Your support is important if you can. If not, just watching is great. And all of my supporters will get to live chat with me. Bleep, blah, bloop. I just turned the live chat to members only mode so I can answer your questions, take suggestions, whatever you want. Like Annie Etier, who just joined us. Thank you for your support and being amazing, Annie. All right, let's get to it. Before we talk anything today, I would like to let you all know that I have a very special co-host.
Hi.
What's your name?
Mario.
All right. Let's see. I think you might need to squeeze you in.
Yeah.
We gotta get real cozy. All right, that works. All right. So I thought since I have my son, we should start with Northwest. Do you know who Northwest is?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay. Do you know who Kim Kardashian is?
Yeah.
You do? Mm-hmm. How do you know who she is?
You talked about her a lot.
From what I've said, what do you think she does?
Yeah, I think you told me one day. A show that is not scripted.
Oh, wow. Why don't we take off your glasses? Because the glare from the light is giving me OCD. How cute, how handsome. Look at how, oh my God, I look so tired. I thought I was rested, but. All right, well, Northwest is Kim Kardashian's daughter. And her father is Kanye West. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
How do you know who he is?
You talk about him a lot.
All right. Kids are sponges. They absorb everything. So Northwest has gotten a lot of people talking because she performed over the weekend in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Bowl. I've taken you to the Hollywood Bowl before. We went, did I? Maybe I didn't. I think did I?
I don't remember the
I don't know. Anyways, North performed in the Lion King live, and a lot of people had some not very nice comments about her performance. And North is right around your age. She's 10, you're 11.
Yeah.
This is an important life lesson for you to learn. A lot of people thought she was not good.
Mm-hmm.
They're correct. She was not good. But I don't think she was bad. I think she was very average. Hey, Osfly girl.
Hi.
She was very average, in my opinion. But she wasn't bad. People are making it seem like Northwest was awful. And I'm trying to think if it was my podcast co-host or some commenter on social media. Because we released my new podcast today. I forget who asked, but somebody posed the question and they said, would Northwest have gotten the same reaction if her mother was Taylor Swift? Yes, I think so. Because she wasn't good. And she was performing in front of 18,000 people. And Kim and Kanye North wanted to do it and they let her, which I guess is a good thing, but I don't believe Beyonce would have done that. Beyonce would have made sure if Blue Ivy wanted to do that, that Blue Ivy sounded amazing. But I'm not Beyonce. If you wanted to perform in front of 18,000 people, I would let you.
No.
You wouldn't want to do that? Why?
Stage panic.
Stage panic?
Yeah.
You'd get over it.
No.
But I wouldn't force you to do it, only if you wanted to. I would be a supportive parent and let you do it. Yeah. It is what it is. A lot of people were upset because they claim this is unfair. Well, here's the lesson. Duh. Showbiz and life isn't always fair, Erna and Ryan. Nepotism is real. You know, they could have cast somebody that sang better, but they wanted a name. They wanted the press that came with casting Northwest. Do you know what nepotism is?
No.
You don't? It's when you get advantages in life based on who your family is.
Oh, now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. But you're probably not going to get that.
No.
Because a lot of people don't like your dad. But I think the people watching maybe do.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. They're kind. Some people do like your father.
Like the members who join you.
Yes, the people that are commenting are amazing. They support and they are so kind and they are so appreciated. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, look at that. MK says you have a great dad. All right, in other Taylor Swift news, I posed the question if that were Taylor Swift's daughter, if people would have still reacted the same way. I would say yes. Also, over the weekend, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce, got booed at an NBA playoffs game.
Did he just get booed because of Taylor Swift or because he played bad?
He wasn't playing. He just attended.
Oh.
He plays football and he went to go watch a basketball game. But what's interesting, Travis Kelce got booed, but his teammate, Patrick Mahomes, they cheered him on. So I think people booed him because of Taylor Swift.
Yeah. That's a dumb thing to do.
Oh.
Just because of your relationship, it doesn't match to your personal self. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Kind of.
I understood you. Because like I would understand if the Dallas crowd booed Travis Kelce and booed Patrick Mahomes. Because it's not NFL season. They're not playing football now, but you know, sports fans are very passionate and sometimes they'll boo. But if they booed Travis Kelce, why didn't they boo Patrick Mahomes too?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I think they booed him because of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's a dumb thing to do.
Also, speaking of basketball, I don't want to well, whatever. This is between us. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis have kept an extremely low profile since all of the Danny Masterson drama. They've not been seen at public events in months and months until this weekend when Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis went to a WNBA game. And they took their kids. You know what that means? Strategic. They were seen out in public for the first time with their children after that Danny Masterson scandal. Strategic. Hold on, I've got to pick my ear. And I don't want to do that on camera.
He is.
Not on camera.
Off camera.
But Ashton and Mila, they sent their kids to my son's, all of my children's old school in Los Angeles. Don't mention the school.
Yeah, no.
And we had a little run-in there because Mila Kunis, in an interview on a podcast, I think it was the Armchair Expert, the Dax Shepard podcast. Hey, Adam. Mila Kunis said that I invented trolling. Do you even know what trolling is?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
What's trolling?
Trolling people.
What is it?
Like, there's a lot of examples of trolling.
Give me one example.
Like, clickbait is kind of like a troll.
Okay, all right.
There's
Okay. That's a
Yeah.
good example. That's a good
Like-
one. Okay.
But you did not invent trolling.
I did not, but she said I did. And then I would see her at school. And eventually one day she and Ashton came up and they said, hey, we don't want things to be awkward. Just want to say hello. And I appreciated that, actually. That was very mature. I didn't want to take the lead and go up to them because I didn't want to be perceived as aggressive or anything like that. But that was very nice of them. Also, some updates on Diddy. After all of his drama, Diddy was just dropped by this company called America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses. They sent a report to their physical stores alerting them that they should remove all Sean John frames and replace them with other stock. Yes, Diddy made money a ton of different ways, and it seems like his business empire is slowly, or maybe now rapidly, crumbling. Diddy did awful things to people. And thankfully, you have no idea who he is. He's an awful human being. We have to respect others.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And not take advantage of people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A lot of royal family drama to get to. You know who the British royals are?
I've heard the name, but I don't know the name.
Do you know that in the UK they have royalty?
Yeah.
Does the UK have a king or a queen?
Right now, a king.
They do. Okay, what's his name?
I don't remember.
King Charles.
Oh.
And fans of the British royal family are called royal watchers. Royal watchers are all a chatter over the royal family scrubbing Prince Harry's statement condemning the racist harassment of Meghan Markle. The statement from 2016, shortly after Harry and Meghan started dating. I don't see why this is problematic. It's from 2016.
Yeah.
Who cares if they released a statement if they removed a statement from their website, from their family business website from 2016? Plus, Meghan Markle is not a working royal anymore. She's still listed on the family website, but they don't have to. Who cares? Like, why make a big deal about this? What I care about is, oh my God, royal watchers and casual fans alike are starting to lose their minds again. And I said this was going to happen. Perez Adamas predicted it. I told you that what would happen now was going to happen because we never found out details of Princess Catherine's cancer. We still don't know what kind of cancer she has or what stage it was. And there have been reports out of the UK that Princess Catherine is not going to be seen in public making any royal engagements until next year. So she's taking the entire rest of the year off, which is her choice. It's not like she's queen and her absence is going to affect people in any way. It won't. But people have begun making conspiracy theories and videos about her absence. And they're the same thing that happened a few months ago. Which, what?
Why so much hype about that? Like,
hype about what?
That she's taking a long vacation.
Because there's been she's not taking a vacation. She's battling cancer.
Oh, yeah. I did not hear you out loud. I did not.
People are making a big deal about it because they say things like, well, King Charles is battling cancer too. Crazy coincidence. King Charles has cancer now, and so does his daughter-in-law. King Charles is battling cancer, but we're still seeing him in public. And some royal watchers share that there's a theory that Queen Elizabeth secretly also had cancer and never told anybody. Allegedly, she had bone cancer, but still went on with her royal engagements. Well, like I said prior to that, she's not the queen. We don't know the stage of her cancer. It might be very bad, and she does not owe the public that information. If it is very bad, if it is stage 4, if it is terminal, I don't think she needs to tell the British public that, nor the media. Because you know what would happen, Ananda Kate? If she told the British public and the media, I have stage 4 terminal cancer, this is what's going to happen. Exactly. The media would descend upon Windsor Castle and camp outside of there until the poor woman passes. We know that's what would happen. They would haunt her children as they try to live normal lives while their mother transitions. And the kids would probably be forced to stay in the castle as well as prisoners and wouldn't be able to go to school. So her silence is for her children. She is being a good mother. Why can't people see this? Instead, they're like, something's fishy, something's going on. Or maybe there's another reason. Maybe Princess Catherine lost her hair. You know, sometimes women or men lose their hair when they're battling cancer. And maybe she doesn't want to be seen that way. Or maybe she's not even in the country. Maybe she's getting treatment in Switzerland where they have better health care. Or maybe she's also just being smart. Because if you have cancer, you're immunocompromised. And she doesn't want to be around people. God bless, if I don't want to get cancer, but if I got cancer, I would be sleeping like 12 hours a day. Sleep is very healing. I would be sleeping like 12 hours a day, getting massages, not being around people, just being around with my children who are my favorite people on the planet. And my mom.
That is accurate.
You're my favorite people?
No, that you would rest all day. Mostly all day.
And you're my favorite people. All right, let's keep it moving. If you did not... Oh, actually, in other health-related news, this is surprising. We finally found out what has been ailing Kate Beckinsale, the actress. She had been in the hospital for 6 weeks, and we didn't know what was going on with her. Only about a month or so ago did she reveal it was a stomach issue, and now Kate Beckinsale has revealed exactly what that stomach issue was that landed her in the hospital for 6 weeks. The actress says she was in the hospital due to copiously vomiting blood. Vomiting a lot of blood from a Mallory Weiss tear caused by stress that ripped a hole between her stomach and esophagus.
That seems something from a horror movie. Like when somebody gets possessed.
But it just goes to show you how stress can really affect the physical body. The body is your temple. We have to take care of it. And it's hard because life is hard. Life is stressful. I tell this to my kids all the time. Life is like 24 hours. I literally told you this not that long ago. Life is like 24 hours. Every day has sunshine and darkness. Every day is going to have challenges. And it's our job to try to manage the difficult moments as well as we can. And sometimes we handle them better than others. I know I'm guilty of not always handling stress the best way. Sometimes I stress eat, or sometimes I get really snappy and I'll raise my voice. But I try. Also, some major drama if you did not catch up on the weekend because you were enjoying the holiday. You enjoyed the holiday, right?
Yeah.
We went out to eat at a yummy restaurant. We went to a pool party.
For Memorial weekend.
Yeah, what else did we do? Pool party, yummy restaurant. What did we do?
Place.
Oh, we went to 2 restaurants, right? Memorial Day, pool party.
Pizza place.
No, but pool party, the fancy restaurant.
The fancy pizza place.
Yeah, what did we do Saturday? I can't remember now. Oh, well, whatever. We were busy. So if you were busy too, I'm trying to think. I can't remember. Anyways, Nicki Minaj, do you know her?
I've heard of her.
You've heard of her. She's a rapper. She got arrested.
She was a singer.
That's a kind of singer. She also sings too. Nicki Minaj was arrested in Amsterdam. You may have heard that, but you may not have heard that before she was arrested, she performed in Amsterdam. And according to people at the show, it was awful. She was 3 hours late.
A whole hour?
I know! That's incredibly rude, disrespectful, unprofessional. If the ticket time says that you're going on at 8, all right, I get it. You're not really going on at 8. But you better be on stage by 9. Maybe 9:30 at the latest. But Nicki Minaj did not go on stage in Amsterdam until 10:45.
10:45?
That's
crazy.
literally almost 3 hours late. And that's especially problematic in Amsterdam and other parts of Europe where they rely heavily on public transportation.
Like one of the comments said, I would also leave before the show started. Like
A lot of people left before the show ended because the trains, the subways in Amsterdam close, I think at midnight, or they close early, and they wanted to make sure they could catch a train home before it stopped working. So incredibly rude and disrespectful. She was stopped by authorities for questioning because she started live streaming, and I love that we saw this. She's like, why do you want to extra screen my bags? Well, because you were recording the other officer. She was giving them sass. You have to be on your best behavior with airport workers. Even if you're somebody that's very famous, you can't give them sass. You have to behave appropriately. And Nicki Minaj didn't. And then she tried to pass off what was in the bag as being her security guards, these pre-rolls, which even if the laws are pretty lax in Amsterdam, it doesn't mean you can take pre-rolls with you to the airport or take them to another country. Nicki did have to reschedule a show in the UK. I believe it was Manchester. She didn't make it in time, but did end up performing the following night, where she also made headlines. Nicki Minaj, when she did her first UK show this weekend, she said, "I'd like to take a moment of silence for my dear friend, Princess Diana." Nicki Minaj never met Princess Diana. Princess Diana died in the 90s when Nicki Minaj was a teenager.
What a bad lie.
It was a troll. That was a troll.
Yeah.
That was not a lie. It was a lie, but it was also a troll.
But it was mostly a lie.
Yeah, and it was tacky and rude and just... Nicki Minaj is unhinged these days. I don't know what's going on with her, but get it together, Onika. Also, speaking of tours, Avril Lavigne has upset a lot of people because she just kicked off her greatest hits tour and it's only 15 songs long.
Why so short on songs?
Avril's songs aren't even long to begin with. Avril's songs are like 2.5, 3 minutes long. But let's assume she extended them for concert. Even if all of Avril's songs live average to be 15 minutes, that's still only a 75-minute show. If I'm going to see a headliner on the road, I want it to be at least 90 minutes, if not longer, like Taylor Swift. In Vegas, if you're doing a residency, all right, fine, 75 minutes, but it's not Vegas. She's on the road and she's doing arenas.
Arenas?
Yeah, she might be like shooting herself in the foot because I understand leaving fans wanting more, but you can't leave them feeling cheated out of money or an experience. 75 minutes is too short. Whatever job you end up doing in the future, you need to make sure that your colleagues or customers or whomever are always satisfied. They may not always be happy, but if you're doing your job as best as possible, I think they should be satisfied. Also, speaking of touring, what? LeAnn Rimes' holiday tours are just an hour long? That's not enough time. An hour long?
That's so short.
That's way too short.
Way too short.
Also, for those of you who care, Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner are still very much together. I reported last week that Kendall Jenner was spotted at Bad Bunny's concert in Orlando. Well, they then went to Epcot together, and Kendall traveled south down to Miami, where she was spotted at his Miami concert. And then they went to have dinner together afterwards. So they're very much together. All right, I have more stuff to talk about, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. I thought since we have my son here for a minute or two, if you have any questions for him. You want to answer a question or two?
Sure.
If any of you have any questions for him.
Let me get my reading glasses so I can read them better.
All right. I'm glad you know how to read. Thank God. Now put them on. Anybody have questions for my son? You don't have to ask anything.
Yeah.
If you're watching and you're not a member here, please consider becoming a member.
Pretty good.
Ryan asks, how's piano going? Okay.
Good.
Osfly Girl says, how is your art going?
Good. I'm learning more.
Oh. Yes, I go live on YouTube every weekday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Please, if you can, become a member. Your support helps my family.
See.
Ananda asks if you speak Spanish. Annie says, what's your favorite book?
No. I got it in my mind. Yeah, Wings of Fire.
Winds of Fire. Osfly Girl says, who's your favorite musician?
I don't have one.
If you can't become a member, it's free to watch. I appreciate you all. After the live stream is over, everybody can comment. Everybody can like this video, so please do that. And everybody can share, so please do that as well, okay? I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for co-hosting with me.
You're welcome.
You were excellent. You asked excellent questions. You brought excellent input and perspective, and you are amazing. And so are you. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, commenters.